The sixth graders of Indian Hills School wish to thank Enterprise Zone Fund of Rossford for their generous local support of our edition of News 6, and the other friends of this broadcast who provided additional funding.
Hi, we're the sixth grade class of Indian Hills Elementary. Welcome to News 6.
Welcome to this week's edition of News 6. Today's program is brought to you by the 6th grade class of Indian Hills Elementary. Our school is located in the city of Rossford, which is in Wood County. Founded in 1897, Rossford currently has a population of just over 7,000 people.
Our area has long been known for the making of glass, but today there are other important industries in Rossford. For instance, Vail Products Incorporated makes beds for people with special needs. Reporter Jackie Hinkle tells us more.
Hi, I'm Jackie Hinkle. Think all beds are made the same? Think again. Vail Products keeps busy making special beds for people who can't sleep normally.
Vail Products was founded in January of 1990. We make what's called the Vail Enclosed Bed System. The main purpose of the Vail Enclosed Bed is to protect patients from falling out of bed and incurring injuries. Working with the Vail Enclosed Bed System is a very rewarding business because we're helping people. We help people in medical facilities as well as we help people in their own home. They can stay home with their parents and their families.
Joy says that the right bed can help a patient and their family in many ways.
The benefits of using the Vail Enclosed Bed for the patient is that they no longer have to be tied down or, in a lot of instances, over-medicated. It gives them a safe, secure place to be in. It gives them a comfort zone. The family can feel safe in the fact that their family member will not be wandering around the house or falling out of bed or, worse yet, leaving the home.
Vail makes beds for every kind of patient.
We make 4 different Vail enclosed beds, and they're each used for a different purpose. The first in the original was a Vail 3000, that's used in the medical facility. The second model is used for home care, that's a Vail 2000. The third one is the Vail 1000, and that's used for geriatric and older pediatric patients. And then we have the Vail 100 that's used for infant care.
This is Jackie Hinkle reporting for News 6. Our school is called Indian Hills Elementary. It got its name because Indians used to live here over 300 years ago. Today we are still learning about these ancient people. Reporter Amber Mansour explains.
Hi, I'm Amber Mansour. There's more to Indian Hills than just our school. In fact, we know that the history of Indians living here dates back to the 1600s.
The site was discovered around 1950 by some collectors, and we started working on it professionally around 1969. And as far as the size of the site, it's about 10 acres in size, the biggest site we have of this time period.
A lot of work went into investigating the Indians who were once here.
We've learned exactly when the people lived at this site. We've learned what times of the year they occupied the site by looking at their animal bones, what they were hunting, what they were eating. If they were fishing, we can tell exactly what seasons they were here. We've learned how they build their houses. We've learned how they've buried their dead.
Today, only a few signs remain of the area's original inhabitants.
We have evidence of ceramics that they used to cook things. We have evidence of arrowheads, what they hunted with, corn, animal bones, evidence that anybody would leave behind. Basically, archaeologists break down what we find This kind of knowledge is important because we learn from the past, and if you don't learn from the past, you don't go into the future with the right knowledge.
This is Amber Mansour reporting for News 6.
Today's Kids View question is, should virtual reality pets be allowed in school?
Virtual pets should not be allowed in school because you might be paying more attention to your pet than you are listening to the teacher.
I think we should have virtual pets in school. When we were allowed to have the pets, nobody got distracted from their work.
I think virtual pets should not be allowed in school because they distract the children while they are studying and when the teachers are talking.
I think virtual pets should be allowed in school because you can turn the noise off and take care of them at lunch.
I think virtual pets should not be allowed in school because they distract kids from learning.
I think virtual pets should be allowed in school because they teach responsibility.
Welcome to Indian Hills. This is our school. In our library, we can check out books and do research. Our computer lab is located next to the library. Our gym is where we have our physical education classes and our assemblies. This is our cafeteria where we have our lunch. We can also do projects here. This is our triad where our room is located.
Have you ever heard of Riverdance or The Lord of the Dance? They are both popular stage shows that feature Irish dancing. Interest in Irish dance is on the rise. Reporter Lindsay Eaton shows us a step or two.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Eaton, and I want to share a fun dance with you.
One look will tell you that Irish dances have their own unique style.
Well, there's two types of Irish dancing. There's Irish step dancing and there's Irish Cayley dancing. The biggest difference between Irish step dancing and other major dances from different countries is the fact that Irish dancers don't move their upper body. Their arms stay still and their legs and feet do all the work.
Pat Graham has been involved in Irish dancing from childhood and says Irish dancing is something anyone can learn.
I don't believe it's difficult to learn Irish step dancing. You just need to be dedicated in practice. One of the first steps that a student would learn would be the Irish reel, and it's done to threes. Another popular dance that they would learn would be a hornpipe, which they use hard shoes, and it's similar to tap dancing.
Students at the Heinzman School of Irish Dance have performed locally and around the country.
The competition is called a feis. I believe that public performance does help the students learn more and perform better. Because the more they have, the better they get because they want to do well in front of other people.
This is Lindsay Eaton reporting for News 6.
That's all for this edition of News 6. Be sure to watch next week when News 6 will be brought to you by the 6th grade class of Sacred Heart School. Goodbye!
The 6th graders of Indian Hills School wish to thank Enterprise Zone Fund of Rossford for their generous local support of our edition of News 6, and the other friends of this broadcast who provided additional funding.